Hey everybody, Shona the Rehab Chick. We're in the back of the house on the Wisconsin job. Today is Saturday, September 5th. I wanted to just show this to you because I did forget. This is the stucco part of the house. This was another change that was made on the job. Originally we were going to change the vinyl siding, or not the vinyl siding, but the siding that was back here. And then that wasn't going to work because we couldn't match that up. So then we were going to do some wood siding, but that wasn't going to work. So this is what the investor went with. They decided they wanted to go with the stucco out here on the exterior. And if you can see some of the swirly marks, this isn't completely done on the bottom, but on the top here you see some of the little deco, the design on it. That's what the whole thing is going to look like throughout the whole back side of this house. Really nice, really well done. I know it's been a couple of weeks since you guys have seen the last updated video. That's due to some changes that have been made to the job. Unfortunately, when you make changes, it does do some setbacks. I'll go through those changes with you. Addendums have to be signed, all that good stuff, but we'll go through all that. As you can see on the front of the house here now, the house has been painted. The new windows have went in. You see the nice big window over here. A lot of the new front door has went in. Obviously some touch-ups, but this is where we're at now. The concrete's gonna still gotta be poured yet over here in the front. Come on around over here. These are the color themes that the investor has chose on this job. These beams will be painted a darker brown though. That has not been done yet. But you can also see here, these right here are for the shutters that will go over the new windows. These are the shutter bolts. And I believe the shutters are inside somewhere. If I find those, I'll show them to you as well. But this is for hurricane season, obviously, and it meets what you have to do now for code. Since these are not impact windows, but they are energy efficient, dual paned windows. Come on over here. Let's look into the back side of this. These windows were special order windows. They had to be tempered glass, so we are still waiting for those to come in. I believe we've got about another week and a half before those come in. There's going to be one here, and there's also going to be one over here, which we're just waiting for those to be delivered. And I believe you did see the new French door that went in, but can't quite remember a couple weeks ago the last video we did. So we got the new French door in, and we got the concrete poured back here. And as you can see, it's got that nice slope. This way when it rains, the water will run off the way it's supposed to. No puddling. I'm sure there's a little more touch-up that needs to be done here. On the ceiling, they've also decided a minor change that we aren't going to cover that with any wood or drywall. What they want to do is just clean it up and paint it a darker gray. So that's one of the minor changes that have went into effect. We did, reinforce some of the beams here because a couple of these were rotted. We had some rotted wood up in here that all had to be changed out. But that's all been done now. And we'll go inside. Originally, we were going to do laminate flooring through the common area here in the house. The investors changed their mind and decided we're going to go with the 20 by 20 tiles here. So as you see on the floor, and you see it roped off a little bit here, and that's because the ones with the circles on it were freshly laid, so we can't walk on those. So all of this, another change that you're going to see being done on this job is this wall is actually going to get laminate wood flooring done on the wall as a deco wall. You don't see it happening now, but within the next couple of videos you'll see that starting to take shape over here. We've got this whole area tiled because of the transition of the way the original floor went as well, and I do want to mention this. Because this was an add-on room from a while ago. I'm not sure if you can see it in the video, but you can see almost the slight slope on the floor over here. I'm going to kind of jump over and make sure I don't touch it. But what they had to do is actually beef up the thin set to make sure that where it transitioned right here, actually if you can jump over, you can probably see how thick they had to do the thin set underneath this piece of tile. Because of the way the floor sloped down into this new room, we actually had to beef this up a little bit so that we don't have that dip in the floor. That's a little more time consuming on the guys to lay it this way. because you don't want your floor to slope down. Mainly when it's considered one common area. You want it to float properly. So that does take them a little more thin set, a little more time consuming to make sure everything's nice and level. But as you can see, they're doing a fabulous job. It looks really good. I'm very happy with the way my crew is handling that situation. They've also decided to go with tile on the kitchen floor. Kitchen floor has all been tiled. We are waiting for cabinets to come in. Cabinets were supposed to be in 2 weeks ago, then they were supposed to be in last week. Now we're expecting them this week. So that's kind of put a little delay on us putting the kitchen together. The same thing with the ridge venting for the AC. The ridge venting is a lot like what you see in commercial properties, like restaurants and stuff, where it's actually going to come up out of the ceiling in that corner, and it's going to run down. You're actually going to see the tube, the ridge venting tube, and it's going to come in. It's going to go through the hole right there in the side of the wall, and then it's going to run into the living room. Sounds a little odd, I know, but on a good note, when it's done, it'll look really, really classy. That's kind of the look that the investor wanted to go with on this one. The ridge venting took time to have it custom made and to now get it here and get it installed. So there's been a slight delay on that. I believe that's going in on Wednesday this coming week. So we should start seeing that piece together as well. And with the cabinets coming in, we should start seeing this kitchen come to a form. Let's see, the front door that was over here has now been all patched up and taken care of. We had to wait on inspections as well. We were held up on a plumbing inspection for over a week. We were held up on a electrical inspection for over a week as well. Unfortunately, we don't get to control the city on when they want to do inspections. Now this room, which is great, this is that new bedroom that we built. Nice big window right here in the bedroom. I love that. I mean, this is your bedroom. You got a little bed in here. You got your new closet and a nice big bedroom, or a big window. I like that. I like that window. We had to do all the, change out the electrical because we got to get new ceiling fans in here as well. We're keeping this door. I believe we're swapping this door out with one of the other exterior doors. I'm not positive because trying to keep up with all the changes that have happened in this job is a little confusing on some stuff. They've also decided now that we're doing tile again through all the common area, and now we've also decided that we're doing carpeting in all the bedrooms. Originally, we were going to polish the terrazzo. We're not doing that now. So a lot of little changes keep happening on this job, so we got to try to stay up on top of everything. And the common bath, the new tub has been installed. This is covering it to keep it safe while tile is happening. But we got the new tub in. And then the new tile surround has started. This is a deco wall. This is really pretty. And they wanted a niche, which they got a nice little niche in here. And then the subway tile over here on each side. This will look really nice once it's all really wrapped up. This is going to be kind of like a little niche in the wall as well. That's staying. And the floor has been tiled. So this is pretty much where this bathroom is at right now. And this has all been cleaned up, patched up. I don't know. Oh, it's over here. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Yeah, this has all been patched up. This is where we had to build the AC box vent to run out here and to split it off and to run it into the new bedroom. I'm sure if you look at some of the past videos, you'll remember us talking about having to do that. And in this bedroom, not much has happened yet, because again, we're not cleaning up the terrazzo. We did get rid of all the old baseboard. I know that the baseboard style has changed as well. I'm not 100% positive with what they've done with that as well. Now in here, we are going to run carpet into the master bedroom. And in here, again, this is where we demoed all the AC stuff that went on into this bedroom. This is where the box was. This was where the big corkboard wall was. Got rid of all that, closed it all up. Nice clean slate to work with. There was the closet over here, as you can tell, where the lines are on the wall here. So we opened all this up. This is going to be the nice new master. And then there's going to be light kits and ceiling fans and all that good stuff. And here we had to go through a few changes as well. This is the vanity area. This is the walk-in into the master. Again, tile into the bathroom. Originally, this was just going to have a dual vanity right here. Well, that's been changed to this big dual vanity with a big shelving unit and some sconces and all kinds of craziness going on in this wall. I know the items have already been purchased, but we have to make them work. Originally, the sconces were going to go here, then they wanted them moved over to here, or over to here, and then moved over to here. But because of the size of the wall and the size of the cabinets that they had purchased, we have to make it work. And we can't put a stand-up cabinet over here because we've already got the GFI outlet on the wall here. And we don't want to have to keep moving electric. So we kind of have to make some changes within their design to make work what we're working with. And I'm pretty sure I've shown you the new AC system inside the cabinet closet here. I know there's a light in here. But the AC system has been moved into the closet here since we've got enough closet space. We can utilize this for the new AC system. And the running ductwork everywhere. And then this is going to be the big master walk-in closet, which is fantastic with natural lighting. We'll also have lighting in the wall over here. It's going to have outlets, and it's going to be a beautiful walk-in closet. This is getting carpeting as well now. And then in here, if you remember, we had this little itty-bitty walk-in shower, which was over here. And that was the whole shower. Now we've got this big master shower. Got the tile up on the walls already starting, which looks great. And the back wall here, the two side walls. We did move the shower head, if you want to take a peek here, where we moved the shower head from above the faucet to the back wall here. This way you've got more of a elongated shower instead of just this little spot right here where you would have to stand if you wanted to take a shower. Got the little ledge that the guys built. Got a couple of niches here for like your shampoo bottles, so on and so forth. It's going to look really nice when it's done. Again, I know you haven't seen an update in a couple of weeks. There's been a lot of changes that have been made to this job. The guys are back on it full force. They actually never stopped working, but they've only been limited to what they can and can't do with getting materials here for them. Changes that have been made to, not have the confusion and to keep the job moving forward. So stay tuned. Next week should see a lot more progress with all the new changes that have went into effect. And stay tuned to the rehab check and see what's coming forward.